Hello, my beautiful Libran friends, and welcome to our October 2021 reading and to the heart of Libra season. Here we are, and what a Libra season this is, my friends. We have the sun moving through your sign, obviously, a new moon in your sign, a Mercury retrograde moving through your sign this month, as well as Mars moving through your sign. So Libra really is the sign of the moment in so many ways. The energy is going to be very vibrant for you all this month. And this is a beautiful time of rebirth and connection to yourself. And I actually really love all this energy moving through Libra. I think it's very healing for the collective. And as far as you all who work with this energy, live with this energy, have this modality of creativity, I think this can be a really great time to take a breath, review what you want to bring with you in the coming months ahead. And here's the other big message that comes through with this potent Libra season. During this Mercury retrograde and during these new moons, and also this month, we've got Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter all stationing direct in October, coming out of a time of review. The other part of this is that there is going to be so many new experiences and ways of experiencing yourself and the ingredients of your life that are going to be coming in, that one of the things I want you to focus on this month is not trying to analyze your way into this new world with all these ingredients that you can't quite comprehend yet, right? It's like sitting down to try and imagine a color you've never seen, which is a fun exercise to try and do sometimes, but it can kind of feel like that when we have new ingredients that are going to come in. We can't imagine that new friendship, that new relationship, that new project, that new location we've never seen before, right? Because we don't even know it exists. We don't even know it's possible to imagine these things that are coming in. There's going to be a lot of fresh energy coming in for Librans moving through the rest of this year, and especially by the time we get to 2022. And with that, it's about getting relaxed, right? It's about getting relaxed, not worrying about analyzing your way into this new world, not worrying about trying to pre-imagine it, script it, all of that. Those tools are great, but sometimes we just need to get relaxed and allow these new energies to kind of find us and to listen into those energies. So this month and this Libra season is going to be about curious desire to see, right? Curious desire to hear, and really tapping into that curiosity about who you are becoming, because this is really a season, especially with that Mercury retrograde, which is going to be, when it's kind of in your own sign, the way that affects you is that it's a really great time to commune with yourself and get a sense of where you really are with things. What's really working for you, what's feeling like it's floating away a little bit, and also opening up your heart to what wants to come in, even if we can't imagine it yet, even if we can't go and journal about the sensory experience of what that's going to be. Justice wanted to come out. Hello, Libran card of the major arcana. Even if we want to be able to script it all out, some of the best things in our lives come that we had no clue were coming, right? And the best way to receive those things, and we're talking beautiful things, right? We're talking about the things that really make us just joyful, is to just get relaxed and listen in. And like I said, this month is really interesting too, especially by the time we get into Scorpio season and we start to work with that energy. Those outer planets are going to be direct. Mercury is going to be direct. We're going to start getting into a time of movement, of outward, Page of Cups, outward desire for shift, movement, exploration, connection coming up. So this little Libra season that we have ahead here is going to be a really great time. Just get yourself prepared. Get yourself relaxed, get yourself in that state of curious relaxation. about what's coming next and allow it to kind of come and meet you. So I'm pulling 2 cards from my regular tarot deck, and I'm also going to pull a card from my Hidden Worlds Oracle, which is just a gorgeous deck. It will take you to, when you're working with this deck, it really takes you to this energetic, magical landscape. It's really great for visualizations. Aurora Garden. Oh, this card, I love it so much. As you can see, we have the lights of the aurora up there. So I love this deck. So beginning, initiate, origin. So we'll get into that in a moment here. But this is what it's all about. So like I said, this is a really great season not to try and think your way into solutions or think your way into these new breakthroughs, but to just relax into them. I remember, this is a personal story of this. I remember like the couple weeks before, like the couple months before I met my husband, I had just gotten to this place of total relaxation. I could not have visualized everything that was about to happen, the way it was going to play out, the country that was going to get involved in my life, the language that was going to get involved in my life. I had no way. I would never have come up with scripting what magical thing transpired a few years ago when I met him. And it was just one of those really visceral experiences that, while it's good to have goals and it's good to use our mind to create beautiful things in our imagination, that's a really, really good thing. There's another part of this life experience, which is just about keeping ourselves open. And that is what this season is all about. So let's talk through these cards because they are gorgeous. They're really beautiful, Libra. And I do find that this is just such a, it's almost like a spa day for the soul, or a really deep ritual bath for the soul. This is a really great time to get reconnected with your core self. Really great time to get reconnected to that self, right? That it's not about the culture. It's not about performing for everybody. It's not about, you know, upholding the same routines you've always held. It's not about trying to control out the outcomes, and just bathing in that connection to yourself, right? So, justice. Like I said, I mean, Mercury retrograde does not have to equal confusion, bad communication, fear, worry, and trauma responses, which is so often how it is sold. Mercury retrograde is a time of deep clarity. And I think when it goes through your sign, especially like if you happen to have a lot of Libran energy and Mercury retrograde is going through your sign, this is a time of deep knowing of yourself. Right? And that's, you know, justice is a clarifier, right? This is a card that gives us deep, clear, concise knowings. And so just watch yourself this month. You know, watch whatever situations maybe you're feeling confused about, overwhelmed about, uncertain about. You don't know, how is it going to play out? Should I keep dating this person? Should I keep this job? Should I change my routine? Should I change my lifestyle? I have no idea what question may be coming up for each of you, but watch yourself. Hear yourself. As simple as that sounds, we're so often taught to push down an emotional sense of something, or to brush away, you know, that headache that comes on every time we go to that specific meeting with that specific person, to brush away the pit in the bottom of our stomach when we go to do something that we don't want to do, right? This is a great time, and justice is here to do this with you, to pay attention to yourself within each context. Write some notes down. You know, you could keep like a feelings journal if you wanted, if you're a thorough enough person. Sometimes I do things like this. You know, I'll like note down, okay, this is what I did today, and these are some of the ways that my body was talking to me, or, you know, thoughts that were coming up. And it's really, really enlightening. So you're going to be getting such great information about how to change, how to grow, how to move forward, tons of downloads. And that's followed up by Page of Cups, my friends. Hello. Good emotional news. Page of Cups is often associated with things like getting that phone call that that family member just had their healthy baby, or it could, but you know, that's just like the traditional Page of Cups discussion. Page of Cups is about an offering, though. That sweet, beautiful offering from the universe, right? running across some really beautiful person that becomes your new friend or a new date, coming up with a new idea that is offered up through you, using your energy, right? The universe wanting to be channeled through you to play in the world. This is a card that requires receptivity from whoever is getting this in their reading, right? Because Page of Cups isn't here trying to force things on you. There is going to be an offering. So your choice is, do I pick it up or not? Do I engage with this energy or not? And you're going to be finding that a lot this month. Nothing's going to be forced on you. Nothing's going to be jammed down your throat, but it's going to be a question every day. Do I pick this up or not? Do I pick up this beautiful offering and receive it or not? Do I put down this thing that's harming me or making me tired or not working for me or not? Now, let's get into this oracle card, because this is a really, really beautiful energy. I said, the key words here are beginning, initiate, origin. And I think this is so fitting for you all, it being Libra season, right? This is going to be a season of renewal. It is going to be a season of initiation into a new season of your life, right? And whether you're rising or sun or even moon, I mean, when energy is moving through a sign close to you, this is a time of initiation. And it's initiating you into new insights, into new ways of seeing. You know, part of the visual of the aurora here is like that moment where you get a glimmer of something that you can't see all the time. And, you know, aurora lights are very subtle. You know, photographs often will kind of help us doctor it up so that we can see it. But when you're seeing it in person, and I've never seen it in person, I've just read a lot of descriptions of it, actually. It's one of my goals, actually. It's very subtle, right? It's this ability to kind of see these flickers of another world, right? Of another way of being. And that's really what this message is about. So, like I was saying at the beginning of our chat today, that you may not be able to script your way into some of the new things that are coming for you. You may not even be able to fathom them. You may not even have certain aspects of your life that are going to be getting new blessings on your radar as far as where you feel you want things to happen. And so this initiate energy is going to be giving you flickers and glimmerings of this new information, of some of these new aspects that are wanting to come in and meet you in the coming months of your life. And like I've said over and over again, and I keep seeing it with every single one of these cards, the best way we're going to be able to hear the information from Justice, from Page of Cups, from Aurora Garden energy is to get calm. And it doesn't have to be calm 24 hours a day. That's never been the requirement. It's just get calm for 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. Create one little chunk of time that you can devote to sitting in that Aurora Garden, whatever that looks like for you. Standard meditation, walks, journaling, art, a certain song. Go to that place and just listen. You don't have to construct images for yourself. You don't have to construct daydreams for yourself. Let these downloads come in. And, you know, it might take a few days if you haven't given yourself that little nugget of time, that little cranny of rest to listen. You know, I've been, not guilty. I have had seasons of my life where I've been really out of my spiritual practices or like my quieting practices, and I'll feel really guilty about it. Like, oh, I haven't done that so long. It's fine. When you get back into it, just start off easy, keep it really simple, and just help yourself into it. And as you keep doing it, even after 2 or 3 days, you're going to start noticing that you are getting those glimmerings. So this is going to be the big central theme in October. If you want to leverage this month to your best advantage and really enjoy Mercury retrograde, this new moon for you, this entire Libra season, and even as we move into Scorpio season and second house energy with you, really just carve out that little chunk of time where you go to the Aurora Garden every day, if you can, or even like 2 or 3 times a week. It will change everything, I promise. Like I said, I'm going to be going over Mercury retrograde in much greater detail on my Patreon. We're going to be doing worksheets and little journaling exercises, as well as having weekly chats. So if you're looking for some support as we head into the last months of 2021 and as we work with this Mercury retrograde in your sign, I would love to see you over there. You can, of course, hang out here with me. We're going to keep having great discussions here, so like and subscribe. And you can find me on my Instagram at Sarah Vrba, as well as on my website. So I'll leave all my links below. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful Libra season ahead. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes of this time of year. And let me know how you are all doing in the comments, and I'll talk to you all so soon.